Hello, everyone, and welcome to Middle of the Road, presented by GOBN Live. It's me, Paul, here with my co-host, Rod. Rod, say hello.
What's going on, everybody? I want to say happy donut day today. If you hadn't gotten your donuts, you're running not on time.
You're moving.
Anyway, what'd you say?
Yeah, there you go. You were uncentered. I got you centered. Go ahead.
You got me centered?
Yep.
So it is donut day today. Yeah, I am uncentered. So anyway, it's donut day today. Don't forget, go by your local donut shop. There's places that are running buy a dozen, get a dozen for $1. I don't know why I'm promoting donuts. Good gracious. But it's
Donuts.
National Donut Day. Donuts. But anyway, so folks, we're glad to hear this is a test stream again. We're hoping all the audio is working good. Let us know if you can't hear us, if anything's going wrong. Please put it in the Gobbin chat with gifts, or you can put it in one of the channel chats.
All right. So what I'm going to do real quick, hold on real quick. What I'm going to do is you're not centered. So sit normal. Let me get you centered. I think there's some issues with our left, right. So I need to open up the left here. Nope, that's the wrong way. So let me go back. 200. And let me go my right. Let me reduce this down. Or I need to increase it. There we go.
So anyway, while P-Dub is working on fixing the way the image is coming through on my side, it's centered. I am leaning a little bit.
Yeah, you like to lean. That makes it harder. So if you sit straight, we're good. But if you lean,
I'm sitting straight as I possibly can.
I got you.
You got to realize one side of my head's heavier than the other because my brain's so massive with information.
It's that big old brain. All right.
Yeah.
So tonight we got a couple of little things that we're gonna do. We're gonna test out the change out with YouTube, Twitch. And we have right now, I'll go ahead and show you guys, is they're doing a Independent Media Association is live with Protest 1 year anniversary of Kansas City, Missouri. So we'll put that on real quick. I'm going to let you guys see what it looks like here. This is our new one. So it also includes, what happened? Oh, because I resized you. Because I resized you. Let's see here.
Honcho's busting my chops again. He said I got a wiggle worm issue.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. So, yeah, once I had to resize you here. There we go. Now I can recenter.
There you go.
But I have to recenter myself, too. That sucks.
That's okay.
Yeah, I should have known that. Oh, damn, that's not the right one. Hold on. I got it. It's right here. That's okay, you. There's that. I'm sorry, guys.
He says it's the gangster lean.
Gangster lean. I had all this straightened out before we went live. But your lean messes it up a little bit. Anyway, so
don't worry about my lean. If I lean out, I lean out. It just you're centered. You're centered in my room, so that's good enough.
All right. So here's the audio for that. Is that too loud?
78, September 4th, 2009. Chavez Gutierrez, age 36, September 6th, 2009.
I don't know what they've got playing. You can't hear it because it's coming through my audio. But if you pull up on your phone and see if it's working there.
I've got it on my, I'm getting ready. If y'all hear a echo, I do apologize. But what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to actually play the sound on D Live real quick to see if it's coming through.
Cheers, by the way, guys.
2010.
Yep.
It's coming through?
It looks well, I'm not hearing the sound from the...
December 19th, 2010.
All right, bring the sound up just a touch, please.
December 29th, 2010. Marcus Robinson, age 27, January 2011. Jortino Severi.
I can hear him. I've got it playing in my head.
All right, how's it doing now? But I don't want it to where...
February 16th.
It needs to. I can barely hear it when I'm playing it through D Live and Twitch.
Okay.
Rodney Russell Jr., age 29, February 19th, 2011.
All right.
Terry Dortch, age 33,
So
April
I can also
17th,
do this.
2011. Jessica Zetto, age 34, July 11th,
Okay, perfect on
2011.
Twitch. Actually,
Rufus
bring it
Young,
down now.
age 38, July 28th, 2011. Courtney Edwards, age 27, August 6, 2011.
I'm working with a delay here,
Terry
so
Petty, age 64,
How's
November
that?
24th, 2011. Christian Howard, age 19, January 19th, 2012.
down just a little bit.
Age 26, January 19th, 2012.
Oh,
Age 22, May 26th,
how's that?
2012. Todd Weber, age 38, January 5th, 2013. Waylon
I mean to
Wheelock,
tell you, it
age
is like
21,
I can't go
March
any lower.
29th,
So if it's too loud,
2013.
there's
Tyler
not much I
Evans,
can do about
age
it.
16, June 3rd, 2013. Kevin Ellis,
So
age
again, we got the
45,
Discord live chat here.
June
So if you're in the
17th,
lobby,
2013.
if you're in our Discord and you
Ryan
go
Lee
to the
Stokes,
no
age
gifts,
24,
anything y'all are
July
saying
28th,
there right now will come
2013.
across on the screen for us. So
George Davis,
just so
age
you know, I
23,
just said
August 8th,
good to see you.
2013.
Honcho's in there right now.
Michael Ray Bitters, age 44,
If anybody that's
August
watching
8th,
this right now moves over
2013.
and they're in the Discord, go
James
ahead and
Hendren, age
shift your
47,
conversation
September
into
12th,
there. So unless you just
2013.
don't want to be seen.
DeMarco Hines, age 40,
So this is
October
going on.
15th,
We also today
2013.
we learned
Edwin
about
Bruno, age
Fauci had
26,
another
December 1st,
3,000 emails
2013.
released due to
Andy
Yep,
FOIA
sure
Samuel,
did.
requests. A
Joel
FOIA
Glover,
Yep.
request. So
age 26,
that's going to be
December
interesting to
19th,
go through. I don't know if
2013.
Rod pulled
William
anything
Lair,
up
age
interesting or not
68,
about it, but
January
we
3rd,
could go through them here in a little
2013.
bit. I can mute this.
DeGabriel Jesus
While he's going to
Lindsay,
read that right
age
now while we're
30,
watching this,
April
basically, I
4th,
guess. And if he
2014.
sees anything,
Isaac
maybe he
Sean
wants to
Sims,
bring it up.
age
Yeah, I'm
26,
looking
May
through. So
25th,
it's the
2014.
typical.
I'm going to mute
Justin
this.
Burkholder, age 35, July 2nd,
Go ahead.
I'm going to mute this because I can barely hear over him anyway. Go ahead.
All righty. So I'm just kind of reading some. If you look at the different media outlets, right? So I'm looking at Town Hall. Okay. It
Thanks,
says
Minnow.
six bombshell revelations. I was going to kind of let. I'm hoping that Minnow will come on and kind of go through this a little bit more. Then you have Fox News. Fauci email sparked flood of backlash. He needs to stop playing games. So there's been some emails showing where Dr. Fauci back in February was talking about the virus with I got some students at one of the universities here that got released about. I don't want to get it wrong, but pretty much, and what I'm gathering is the virus wasn't. They were kind of discrediting the virus. He also talked about not having to wear a mask, just different things. And, it's kind of a contradictory of what these emails say to what he had been pushing and the narrative he had been pushing. And I'm starting to see where maybe our former president, Donald Trump, saw with Fauci some of the contradictory stuff that was going on behind the scenes to what he was saying in the public. And if you noticed, Fauci continued to kind of go, he's kind of shifted away from going to all your media outlets to only the mainstream media that was going to push the narrative he wanted. Also, you've got media outlets out there saying that it's the Wuhan lab. Okay, the Wuhan lab wasn't. Basically, it's conspiracy theory about the Wuhan lab. And they're still trying to push that narrative, even though they have pretty much shown through Fauci's emails that he already suspected that there was already suspicions there. It wasn't a conspiracy theory. And then last week I read an article coming out of the UK where two scientists have actually found markers on the strain of the COVID-19 flu that it actually, if it was a natural born virus, that it had too many markers inside it that would allow it to. They couldn't be. What's the word for it they use? I'm trying to use their terms. I'm going to basically at the end of the day, there was markers on it that were human formed. In other words, it wasn't natural. It didn't come from bats. The
Hey,
only way it
Rod.
could have, those markers would have gotten on there would have been from a lab.
So we got Loretta in the waiting room. I'm going to bring
Okay.
her in.
Yeah,
Let's see
good.
what she has to say.
Yeah,
Maybe she's deep
she's got
dived
a little
into
bit
this.
more on that.
I'm going to bring you in, Loretta. I know you're. Here we go. 1 second. You're in here. Give me a second. I'll pull up the other screen that basically shows the same thing, but with Loretta in it. I've got to do something different here. Hold on. So here's the one guest, but I've got to change this as well. Uh-oh, Loretta's not in there yet. What happened?
She's not in there yet. You want me to push her up
No,
while you do that?
I got her. 1 second. There we go. All right, so there's Loretta.
There we go.
Hey, can you hear me? Hey. What's going on, Loretta? Can you hear us? Oh my God, this one's messed up too. Yep, after I adjusted you, all of my things readjusted on me. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Let's see here. So I gotta check this.
There she is.
There she is. What's up, Loretta? All this stuff readjusted on me. Okay, I gotta move this up there. Oh my God, what a day. What a day. What a day. Now I gotta readjust this. I can reduce this down a little here. Could you hear Loretta? Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry about this. I can't believe this is happening mid-show.
Talk to us, Loretta.
I can't hear her. Can you hear her?
Yeah, she says I can hear. Start talking to us. She says I am talking.
Oh, that's okay.
You probably got her volume down.
Let me make sure that I don't have her volume down real quick. Now I got her all the way up. That means, let me pull her out of the room real quick. I'm going to pull you out of the room for a second. Okay.
Stay where you're at.
And put her back in. Let's see if that works. Can you hear us now?
Wow.
She can't hear us. She cannot hear us. Let me get you back up here.
She just said a yes, I can hear. Typing in no gifts.
Yeah, I can't. We can't hear her for some reason. That's weird. You know, I mean, that's why we're testing.
She says I can hear.
Yeah, but we can't hear her. That's the problem. I don't know why we can't hear her.
And she's not muted.
Let me move this back.
Hey, Loretta, let me disconnect and come back maybe. And then also, Loretta, if you'll check in your settings to make sure the mic didn't bounce around on you, it does that to me in Discord from time to time.
Oh, these dang cover photos. I hate when they do that. That's what's going on here. Let me put this back on top. There we go. Oh, I resized.
She says, yeah, Honcho, be a producer.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, stop grabbing that. I'm going to grab this. God, I cannot believe this happened. After resizing you, it resized me. So anyway, now I got to, where did she go? She's out? She dropped?
Yeah, she's coming back. She's coming back. Just making sure it wasn't on her end.
Okay, that's fine. Let me get this.
So
back.
anyway, let's see here.
Whoa, what happened to this?
So we're working out the kinks, folks. Working out the kinks. Now that's starting to look pretty good, P-Dub.
Okay, let me get this back to where it needs to be. All right. That's supposed to be right.
Kind of a
there.
shame that it. Kind of a shame. We need to also cut off.
Yeah, if I didn't have to adjust
stream
you, it would have
because
been.
cut off. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. You are the man.
Yeah, I gotta do this shit on the fly. Whatever. Anywho, so that looks decent, but it's not the best. We'll have to readjust. There's gonna be another test. I guess we'll do that tomorrow. Anyway, so where's she at? She's back in there. Let's check her. Go ahead, you drag and drop her in there. See if it works better with you doing that.
All righty. Taking her up. All righty. Loretta, you're in. Can you hear us?
Nope.
And are you talking? Okay, I can hear. If you'll check your mic settings real quick on your end in Discord.
Wondering if it's because I don't know. That shouldn't be an issue.
No, it shouldn't.
It's got to be on her end.
She says it might be me. It's really windy.
Doesn't mean anything. Huh. No telling. Anyway, we'll just stay there. Hopefully you can get it figured out. If not, we'll keep going.
Yeah, just stay where you're at.
Yeah, just try to figure it out on your end.
So anyway,
yep, we got this, George. What is it?
As soon as we get technical difficulties worked out with Loretta, she'll come back in and talk a little bit more about Dr. Fauci. Hey, P-Dub, we were all week long, you and I have been spending a little extracurricular activity.
How about those stocks, man?
So P-Dub and I have been looking at some stocks. He's invested in some areas that I haven't and won't. But at the same time, we've also gotten some shares in what's the company called American Movie Company, AMC.
Yeah.
And it's a real roller coaster ride. I have never seen a stock move around the way it moved. I mean, it was changing value 3 times. It was almost like 3 times a second if you really watched it really close. It's a very volatile trade. Right now, they're working on what's called a squeeze, where eventually the margins get called on the hedge funds, and that'll drive the prices up. There's been rumor of anywhere from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000 a share. Personally, I don't think they're going to reach 100K. I would be happy if they reached 500 with what I've got vested in it, or 1,000. Right?
That would be
but
perfect.
Yep. But it's like gambling. It's like playing blackjack. You just got to go in and roll with it, right?
So just
And
an idea on this stock, real quick, okay?
Yeah.
It opened at 48.79, okay, and the close. So the close was let's see here. The close was 47, I think, today, but the high was 60. Let's see here. Where is it? Where was the high? Damn. I've got this all. No. Okay, yeah. So the high was 57.48. The low was 46.04. And then the after hours, it looks like it closed somewhere around 43.72 on the after hour. I mean, this thing was all over the place today. The day before was even worse. I mean, it good Lord, it climbed up to only like 62, but the day before it climbed up to 75.
70.
It was, yeah, it was way up there. And then it came back down. And so it's all over the place right now. We don't expect anything secure or stable about it. That's what we want. We want it to move around. but the total volume, the outstanding, wow, shares outstanding is 500 million right now. So, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, free floating is 448 million. So, if you guys want to play around in the stock market, you might want to do this. This is something, you don't have to put a whole lot of money into it. So, say if you buy right now, if you buy one share at 43, and if it does go up to 1,000, you just made a huge profit. But you could lose $43. So be prepared for that. I mean, I stuck a bunch in. I'm prepared to lose it. You know, if it flops, it flops. It could go either way. So it's definitely like gambling in a way. But I also have some other stocks that hopefully are gonna, if I do lose on that, they'll make up for the losses on this. So you kind of strategize for both ways. If you lose, you lose. If you don't, if you're good, you're golden.
It's kind of like going to the casino, right?
Yeah.
You walk in with what you can afford to lose.
Yeah,
right?
definitely. Yeah, you don't try to don't
A little
don't
bit
spend the
safer.
rent on it, okay, guys.
Yeah.
If you have a little extra to play around with, maybe put it towards that. If you were gonna go blow some money on something silly, I think the better opportunity here is if you can make some money on this, do it. But just be prepared. I mean, you could still flop on you. So I am. I mean, that's what it is. It is what it is. So. What else, Rod? You got anything to add to that? So we're doing Dogecoin too.
He's doing, and then also BlackBerry, Nokia. Nokia is a very it opened today at 557. It actually closed at 548. It was back and forth a little bit. Nokia is a very inexpensive stock. It's going to be one of those that eventually the hedge funds are going to try to go in, drive it up, and then short it, okay, and have people buying in at $25, $30, $40 a share, and drive it back down to $15 a share, and then they make money off of you. But what's happening, and they're what's called synthetic shares is what they're doing. So what happens is people kind of look for different stocks. I bought in at 512, okay, and I'm just going to sit there. I haven't made any money on it at all. With that being said, but it's something that's a long term. You think 20 shares, right? And then down the road, they start trying to play the hedge funds start playing the games that rip people off. What's happening is there's a conglomerate of people. Everybody heard, I'm sure, about the Robinhood deal or the Reddit deal, right? So it's kind of the same thing. It's just regular retailers banding together, buying these shares, and then not selling and forcing the hedge funds to basically wait for the margin call to hit. And now they're having to buy at the higher price so that they can get those margins back. Okay, because they have to take those shares and give them back. So what happens is they have to buy them at about a higher price. So it's just trying to stick it to the old hedge funds that's been doing it to us for years and years and years. But those are some things. BlackBerry's another one. It had a rough day today. It's down in that $13 range.
Yeah, I got
I
some
will never
BlackBerry
tell
too.
anybody. Yeah,
and
I will never tell anybody to go into the stock market, but we just want to let you know what's going on out there, right? We want to let you know, hey, there's opportunities out there. If you can't do it, don't do it. Okay, I'll be the first one to tell you. But it's been a lot of fun. I've never heard P-Dub yesterday was hilarious, right? We're in the voice chat. We're talking. If it gets to 62, I'm selling. If it's 65, I'm selling. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, no. 43, I'm going to sell. This guy was selling every 15 seconds, knowing he ain't going nowhere with it.
No,
but anyway, it was hilarious. It's a lot of fun, There's a lot of people joined into the chat today in Funhouse. We've also been over in another channel's chat talking about all this. Join in. You can just listen to what we're doing and what we're talking about, or we've got you can come in and join in our in the Funhouse chat. That's one area I really like is being able to have a group of people come in. Today we had up to 8, 9 people in there, 5 people in there, then 0 people, and then back up. And I enjoyed it because I was out. I had to go to the bank, and then I had to run to sign some papers at the bank, and then I went to Sam's Club and Best Buy, and I don't know where else I
And we
went.
talk about
I
all
was just on
range of
my
things.
headset.
Talk
Yeah,
about
I mean, I was
everything.
listening to the team. It was a lot of fun, and a big range of stuff. I mean, so Honcho, we do need a producer, and I think we're just going to assign it to you, bud. I'm seeing that in the chat.
Produce. All
Oh
I
me,
can produce is garbage. No, you can do.
yeah.
What?
Oh,
I'm
dude.
waiting room. Okay, I can hear you. It might be me. It's windy, really windy. Okay, yeah. So you read that already. I guess we're not going to be able to get.
Loretta, Loretta's still in there. Loretta, try to talk to us, please.
Nah, we're not
Yeah,
grabbing
you're not lighting. She's not lighting up,
at
right?
all.
It's not that we can't hear her. Well, we can hear her, but if she's trying to talk, it's not lighting up on the green circle, but maybe on her end. So anyway, she's got some really good information. She's done some homework in regards to this Fauci deal. I'm really I'm not as educated on it, okay, but I do know that there's been some scientific studies
Yeah,
in
look
the
into it for
UK.
yourselves, guys, because there's a
Yeah,
lot
look
going on
into it
right
for yourself. A lot going on, and then there's other things going on in the world. But anybody, if you talk to us, jump in. Anybody watch uh, anybody watch the Minnesota stuff that went on last night? I missed it. I was preoccupied with some stuff like sleeping. But anyway, if you want to jump in, somebody want to jump in and tell us what happened
now. Yeah,
in Minneapolis last night. I heard there was some fires, a little bit of looting. Police were getting attacked, and police were having to fight them off, and all kinds of stuff. Not real for me. I just know what happened. So, and then I guess Andy knows, Pete. I guess Andy knows back in the United States.
oh, he's back. We got us
Yeah,
back.
he's back. He actually went on Fox News,
Oh,
and
really?
she says she's changed everything. That is weird. I mean, she's not even lighting up. So, hey, Loretta, while you're in Funhouse, say something to
God
God Rides
rides. Yeah,
Harley,
let's see if his
and
works.
see if he can hear you, and see if it's working in there. That'll tell us if we got a
Something's
technical
going on
problem
in
up here.
Minneapolis. I need to
I've
find a feed in Minneapolis. There are some Twitch feeds apparently
I've
in
got it. I'll
Minneapolis.
pull it up right now.
Hold on, I got to. Is God rides coming in? Why don't you focus on getting him in the lobby while I do this?
I don't see him coming in. I
Oh,
don't see him in there.
is he not coming? All right, well, that's he can do that. I guess he'll come on next. I guess we're running out of time.
Oh, you know what? We just don't have enough time for him. We'll bring him on the show the next time. How about that? Oh, now
Okay.
he's jumped in.
Hey,
Look
there
at
we go.
here. So
Hey,
I'm going to
I
bring him.
told him I want him on the
I'm going to
show.
bring him up.
Yeah, if he
Yeah,
jumps in
there he is.
Let's see. Can we hear him? Can we hear you now?
I don't know.
Can we hear him now?
It's on our end, brother, because I know he's trying to talk.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second here.
Don't go anywhere.
Give me a
God
second.
rides.
You know what?
All
Screw
right,
this.
Loretta. It's
Let's do
not on
this.
you. It's on us.
Jump down to the waiting room. All of us jump down to the waiting room. And let's see if it works in the waiting room.
All righty.
All right. Can you hear me? Hold on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I know everybody in the audience can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good Lord. All right. How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How
We
about
can hear
now?
you.
There we go. Wow, now I can hear people.
I can hear you just fine.
It must have been something to do with, okay. So now we can continue that interview. Hey, Kenny, I God rides or what? We can hear Loretta now, or Mental, and get her story that we were trying to get here earlier. Let's see here. Put this back on. There we go. Oh no! So we got to get this back up here.
All right, P-Dub, if you'll check your direct messages, I sent you a Minnesota link.
All right. Is it YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook?
Facebook.
All right. Can you hear me, Minnow?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and
Yes, we
talk.
can.
Yeah. Go ahead and talk about what it is.
Awesome.
All right. That's Facebook.
So you just want me to start talking?
Yeah.
So
What
if
is
you, if you don't mind, I know that you did some. I mean, I can hear her just fine.
Okay.
I
You
did
want to just
some,
start?
yeah,
Research
the
them.
big thing
Yeah.
about Fauci's emails is the hypocrisy, what he was saying to the public in the task force meetings, and what he was emailing to the others was basically, I don't believe in any of this stuff that I'm saying. I'm just saying it because people are paying me to say it. And he also had very close ties to some high up people in the Chinese Communist Party. And they were emailing him back and forth, kind of like, I heard people were attacking you, basically talking bad about him in the news, and I hope this is fake news, and offering the Chinese were throwing support behind Fauci and what he was saying. What when you read through the emails, it kind of seems like the Chinese were directing Fauci and how he presented the information to make others make decisions. He's also being slammed for the double standards he showed between DeSantis and Cuomo. How he was calling out DeSantis's practices and thumbs down, boo, bad governor. And then how Cuomo was the best governor. He was making the best decisions, regardless of and sweeping under the nursing home scandal, I guess, under the carpet, right? And so there's the more liberal side of the news is trying to cover it up and basically making it sound like, well, it's Trump's fault that we didn't believe it could have been lab generated. Because he's the one that said it, so we automatically couldn't believe anything he says. That's why we didn't look any further into it. So they're putting the blame on Trump for them not reporting on it or following up on any kind of tips or hints and labeling it as a conspiracy, which Anderson Cooper was the first to start. I don't know if I'm just talking and to dead air if you guys can actually hear me.
No, we can hear you. You're coming through fine. So.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you're doing good. Keep going.
So yeah, the mainstream news is trying to sweep it all up under the rug because they don't want their followers to realize that they've basically been lied to for the past 2 years. And that's really all I got on that.
Yeah, the whole Fauci thing is just
it's crazy.
Well, if you go back and you look in all the way up until May, I think it was May, in my memory, Fauci was like, we don't need to wear masks. We don't need to wear masks. We don't need a mask. And then all of a sudden he decides we need to wear masks, right? At that point, I mean, the infection rate was just through the roof. Infection rate because that's the numbers they were reporting. I have my own opinions about that, and I'll keep them to myself because I don't want to offend anybody out there. But it's also a direct correlation of where did the flu virus go last year, right? There was nothing really going on with the flu virus. It was all, of course, COVID.
All COVID. Yeah.
And Fauci, I remember Fauci directly saying, because people started questioning that, and I don't know what news station it was I saw it on, but Fauci said, well, the reason we didn't have so much flu is because everybody was social distancing. They were wearing the face mask. They were doing this and cleaning, and all this, that, and the other because of the COVID, right? I have an issue with that because if you go back, a flu virus is a SARS virus, right? COVID is a SARS virus, if you look at it. And I'm not saying it's a hoax or anything like that. I'll never say that. I had a friend that passed away from COVID. So I do believe COVID is real, right? But I
Right.
don't think it was to the extreme that the media, the mainstream media, pushed it out to be.
Well,
And I
Fauci's
think
already
it
even
was
said. Fauci even said, right? He was like, we just need to, did he say in one of those emails, we just need to make sure if we take care of the people who are more susceptible and have underlying conditions, that should be, I mean, that was in one of the emails. They can't deny that.
Right.
That was in one of the emails. If we just watch out for the
Well,
people with underlying conditions, we'd probably be okay.
he's also under fire for predicting that in 2018, he said Trump is going to have a pandemic hit in 2020, the election year. So he's being scrutinized for that. At least the people that are looking into it, right? You got the other people that are turning a blind eye and being like, "Oh well, that's just anyone could have predicted that because based on history, right?"
It's kind of how convenient it is.
Right.
It's kind of like a murder trial for a person that has life insurance, right? Who stands the most to gain from that? Who stands the most to gain from the United States suffering from a pandemic during an election year?
The Democrats.
China.
They
China.
in the
If you put somebody in office that is sympathetic to China, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not saying he's 100% sympathetic. I don't know all the details of what's going on with him. But some very weird coincidences that are happening with Biden and China. You can't overlook them. You can't just say it's not possible that this is the way it is. But, I mean, come on, man. You got to be pretty dense not to think that there's something doesn't pass the smell test, There's something that's not quite right about it. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Oh, you didn't interrupt me.
Okay.
I was just sitting here thinking, I was like, is there anyone else that wants to talk about that knows more? Because I have a basic overview. I haven't read all of the emails in detail.
Yeah.
Which I will be doing over the weekend.
You want to see something funny real quick? I'm going to show y'all something funny here. Hold on. Y'all can see this. Oh, God Rides is in his Corvette running around the streets.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Hey, you there?
That's fun.
God Rides?
Kenny, are you there?
Can you hear us? Yeah, he can't probably hear us. But he's running down.
There he is.
I can hear you.
What's up,
There
Kenny?
Hear you. Can you hear me?
What's up, man?
I'm getting double audio while I was. Oh, wait a minute. Now it sounds better.
Yeah. Where are you headed to, man?
What's going on?
It's good to finally get you on a show.
Yeah, I mean, finally.
I went and got grab a bite to eat. I'm almost back to that. Whoa! Turtle. Who likes turtles? I almost hit one.
I like turtles.
Oh, goodness.
I like turtles. One of these days,
turn around and go hit that turtle just for P-Dub.
Don't do that. Come on. So mean. No, one of these days I'm going to dress up like that
bounce
kid.
Back on audio, P-Dub. I don't know what the deal on that is. I'm hearing everything twice.
Kenny, I got a dozen donuts in Memphis if you want to head on this way.
What's the what we're having double audio feedback here. Is it coming through?
No, I got to pass on the donuts, man. Trying to get rid of this spare tire that I acquired over the.
If he has YouTube going and if he has Discord going, he is going to have double audio. He has to pause the YouTube feed.
That or mute
it. Yeah, that's probably why you have double audio there. God Rides. You got to mute your YouTube feed while you're talking with us because we're 1-to-1 with you right now in the Discord chat, and you're probably getting a little delay out of the YouTube feed.
Mute
your YouTube feed. Yeah, so if you guys come on live with us when you're in the Discord, it's going to be a 1-to-1 feed. You're going to be talking directly to us. There's no lag in the talking to us portion, but there will be a delay on YouTube from the time you're speaking to us to the time it reaches YouTube. So just know that if you come on, just mute your YouTube feed, and you'll be able to hear us directly. There won't be any lag between the time you're talking to us and the time, like with a phone call, it's normally like a 6-second lag, but we're not doing that here. We're talking to you directly through Discord, which makes it a lot better. We can have I feel it's a lot more comfortable conversation than having to wait for that delay. That really annoys me. So,
P-Dub, I'm sitting here looking
Right.
at this. P-Dub, I'm sitting here looking at this feed real quick. It looks like the Minneapolis Police Department has decided to tow a couple of vehicles away.
oh Lord, I haven't been watching that. So, is this?
Yeah.
I guess. So it got pretty bad. Kenny, God rides. I'm sorry. Did you watch any of that last night by chance? You there? God rides. Are you there?
His feed he may be going through a flat spot. Just looking at his feed.
Yeah, we're dropping
on his
He
camera
muted
view.
himself on Discord.
Did you? Yeah.
He sure did.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
That's fine. Anyway,
I need to step out. So, yes, I need to leave.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so kind
Now
of keep
I'm
digging around.
Thanks.
Yeah, and mental. If you'll kind of keep doing your research, we'll have you back on the show. I think our first show is going to be on next Thursday, I believe, June the 10th. Our first true show. So with that being said, we will be able to kind of bring you back in and give you a little bit more time and allow you to dig deeper into it and kind of give you your analysis of it. But anyway, all right. Well, thank you
Sounds
so
good.
much. All right. Yeah, I know. Where is Honcho? I ain't found him. I think he jumped. He's hiding somewhere. Yep, he's hiding.
Yeah. As far as riot porn, you mean, or there wasn't a lot that sticks out. So that jogged my memory. So it seems like wherever it was pretty mellow. I can't even remember where it was. Of course, this gets to where everything kind of runs together. I don't know if Minneapolis today or last night. It seems like Richardson, Texas was something today, right? But nothing. I know I was watching that other channel till about 4 a.m. Central Time. And I can't remember if it was Portland or not. I just can't remember. But anyway. Probably so.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
And
probably so.
I heard there was, and I don't know if it was all a part of the riots and situations. There was somebody shot. I heard that. There was a dumpster fire because I did see that, and then I turned it off and went to bed.
Yeah, that's why I mean it all runs together after you can't remember what you watched last night, last week, today. Yeah. I think the real interesting stuff is what's going on with Fauci and all those emails. What's confusing me is why are they, if he's got 32,000 emails, why don't they just dump them on the table? Why are they giving us 10K at a time? It's a public record. It's our shit. We paid for it. We paid for the paper, the ink, and everything. It's our shit. Let's see it.
Straight up, I just got a message from Pig saying that she could not hear you.
Oh.
P-Dub, not you, Kenny. P-Dub.
Oh.
I muted my mic because I
Thank
was
God it's not just
coughing.
me.
I was coughing. God darn it. I know I need so I need to do a quick key for my mute button.
Led.
I
Hey,
need to
yeah,
do a
I'm
quick
going to
key.
bail out, guys.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm going to get out of the car and go eat.
All right, brother.
All right, brother. You take it easy. It's good talking with you. Thank
Hey,
you for joining
this
us,
is fun.
Shadrach.
I broke my little chat cherry.
Broke your chat cherry. Well, we'll
Talk
definitely
to you
want to have
later,
you on
man.
again. But all right, buddy. You take it easy. We'll
Yeah.
talk to you later.
I'll do it. All right, later, man.
Later.
All right. So, kind of Honcho's giving us some tips here. He just said in the feed, in the Discord feed that there's three things basically. The first thing, I always wonder on a stream showing riot porn. So right now I've looked, okay, we don't have any streams with there's a little bit of protesting going on. Some of this stuff may turn into something a little bit more down the road. I hope not for the community's safety, because of buildings that get windows busted and things like that. But it's become warmer across the country. A lot of these people are going to be getting out and about and that kind of stuff, and of course we will be showing it. Okay, when we do our shows, folks, also you'll see sometimes that I'll either go live or P-Dub will go live, or we'll both go live together because there's something going on in the country also. So with that, just remember that, okay? We want to just try to stay to a Thursday night format, but there's going to be times where we bump in and do something special for you guys.
Or just jump in. You could go in randomly, and if you're able to watch us live, that's great. But we're doing it because it'll be there, and you can come back and watch us whenever. Some things you won't be able to catch. I'm the same way when I watch YouTube, as I don't always get to catch people live, and sometimes I don't even like to watch them live. I like to come back and watch the whole thing when I have time, and then I could start and stop it and do whatever, or just skip through things that I don't want to see. Like that, our 2-minute intro is basically to give time for all the streams to start up at once, to give time for all the notifications to go out for when they start going out, and to either appear or not appear, whatever. And then when y'all are watching this after the fact, you just skip that 2 minutes. You'll know it's 2 minutes. Kind of like if you watch other big shows, like I'm not gonna name drop or anything like that, but bigger shows, they have those intros that it just gives time for the notifications to go out. All three streams. We're doing YouTube, Twitch, D Live right now. Eventually, once everybody joins our Facebook, we'll start doing Facebook Lives as well at the same time. I don't know how many people it takes to actually go live with Facebook, but we don't have near enough people to do it yet. So, but once that's there, we'll have 4 streams that we'll go live on. But we've got to give all 4 streams time to catch up. And once they are online, then we go to the intro, and then it's synced, basically. We noticed that there were some issues with Twitch today. So if you're watched on Twitch, is it still bad?
Everything's running. I see everything on it is running just fine.
Okay, so when we started the intro, is that when it was giving us issues?
Yeah, but I think that was on my end, P-Dub.
Okay.
I really do. I think it was something on my screen that was overlaying, and I don't know why it was doing that. And I kept going, why is this doing this? But anyway, it went away. So
okay, well, let's do this. Let's let them watch this a little bit here, and we'll take a quick 2-second while they're watching. Let me turn the audio back up on this. And I can single us out where it's just that, where they're watching just that. So let's see here. I'll do that. Okay, there it is. It's just them. They can still hear us right now. But I'm going to reduce our, well, they'll still be able to hear you. You have to mute your audio. I'll let them watch this because it's getting kind of interesting over here.
Good to see you. I think I saw you at Brooklyn Center once. Yeah. Good to see you. Good.
Did you mute to speed up?
You're
a little
muted.
half-cocked, but
Right?
yeah.
A little?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah, a little unprepared.
Okay.
Yeah. Can never really prepare though, you know what I mean? Just happens all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I haven't charged my batteries or nothing. How long have you guys been here at the moment? How long have you been standing here at the moment?
We've been here like for the last 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah. All the police gonna do is come right back then and stop the traffic again.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's, well, as a citizen, like not as a journalist, but as a citizen, if I were not holding a camera, it looks like they came in here, towed the cars, got their money, and left. You know what I mean?
Actually, the cars were blocking the street.
Yeah.
The goal was open up the street. They were blocking the street.
Yeah.
And that's why they locked them in and they were trying to get away.
Yeah. They let the air out of the tires.
That wasn't when I seen that. I'm like, man, they flattened all the
Yeah.
tires, all of them.
Let the air out of the tires. I mean, they're gonna do that. That's for sure. You know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, a Tesla. Ooh.
Yeah.
I missed them picking it up.
Yeah, they did that sneakily. They did that really quick.
Yes.
I wonder if I got it on camera earlier. I'm not sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You have a good night. Stay safe.
You too, baby.
So they are letting a few cars through, it seems.
These people aren't holding down. It's comfy right now. This place, yeah. It's because it's uptown. They don't know.
Oh, man.
I'm not young anymore.
Watchdog Citizen News. Watchdog Citizen News. Oh, I need some water right now. Sorry, guys. Looks like they opened up the street again. They didn't occupy the space completely.
Yeah, I think there's big enough about the visual stuff. We're gonna be there. Everybody that's out here for ways to spare, the vigil is 2 blocks that way.
Heading to the vigil where Winston Smith was shot. So they opened up the street again, apparently heading to the vigil. We'll see if that's happening. The vigil being the scene of the shooting, I believe. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but we'll see.
See, that's what we're supposed to be out here doing.
But like at the end of the day, who are you trying to effectuate? Members of our community. Yeah. So we ain't doing a bad job. But we got plenty of work to do. I know, but I'm saying, do you see the city's paying you guys? But sweetheart, they ain't paying me.
Paying who?
No, they're painting. I'm not saying. I said painting. The light they're painting.
Painting who?
A mother's love.
Us working with the citizens.
Yeah. They let the air out of the tires.
That was when I see that, I'm like, man, they flattened all the
Yeah.
tires, all of them.
The air out of the tires. I mean, they're gonna do that. That's for sure. You know what they're gonna do? Yeah.
I missed picking it up.
Yeah, they did that sneak peek. They did that really good. I wonder if I got it on camera earlier. I'm not sure. You have a good night. Stay safe.
Me too. Instead of being separate, they're like, I mean, you're taking away somebody's job. You're taking away people's
We have a specific ask to redistribute funds from the police department to other feature president. So you don't think that this ride?
He's got it. He's got it.
I'm saying, where's the crime taking place?
Watchdog prison. Yeah.
Where's it taking place? Right, where's it taking place? In which parts of Minneapolis? I know what specifically.
No, that's saying in North Minneapolis. So what are you trying to say?
Specifically in which neighborhood?
But in North
People of color?
The neighborhoods that could use more investment. Is what I'm saying. We don't need more police officers out there.
It's still crime.
What we need is better
It's still
education.
gunshots. It's still
What's his name? What's his name? Last name? Kai Boku? Tiger Woku? Borku, okay, thank you. Tiger Borku.
I watched them when they were leaving. I'm just saying, adding more cops isn't going to solve the issue. There's going to be a lot of collateral damage. Okay, but what's happening right now is my question. What's happening? Nice to meet you. What's happening right now, Sheriff? I'll show up. I'll show up.
So you're going to show up at Lowry and Logan. You're going to show up at Lindale and
Right, for the 21 days you're going to show up. I'll be there.
Broadway, and Hampshire. You're going to show up for the next 21 days at one of those sites.
I've been there.
So while we're working these 4 applications,
Right.
so we're in what 14 days left?
Right, I hear you.
So,
Well, what I'm
again,
saying is, yeah.
where are we going to see you at? Because I want to make sure I know who you are. When you going to say, Miss Donna,
I
I'm here.
appreciate you. And look, you guys seem like awesome people, and you are. It's just the organization that's been tainted. Is what I'm trying to explain.
That's to you. It's the
What organization?
Why is it? How is it
Because they work with what the city's doing right now. Like you saw what they did to George Floyd Square, how they rolled in yesterday morning without any
Did you know
without
that
any
83%
announcement.
of the residents and businesses around there wanted it open?
Well, I don't know the statistics on it, but even if I take you for your word, is that the right thing to do to show up?
They wanted that street open. So you're saying that the neighbors.
To me, if you ask me, the way they did it was wrong.
It was wrong.
I don't like the fact that they woke up and just decided, hey, we're just
Come in
going to
and
go
bulldoze early in the morning. That's
down.
not working in the
Now,
community.
I'm going to say
And then
this
look,
though.
guess who takes the heat? Organizations like a Mother's Love. We're not taking the stuff. You do, because when you let the city co-sign their name by your brand, that's when you start getting
It hasn't, believe me, it has not affected our brand.
You said earlier.
We still get risk. We have more work than we can possibly think about. Patrols downtown, we have more work than we have people to do with. So if you're looking for a job, come get to work. Go to one of them peace rallies.
I'll agree to
Glad see
disagree,
you.
but it was nice to meet you. We gotta stay united.
We agree to not to disagree.
All right, so agree to disagree.
Okay.
But hey, vote Jacob Fry out though. That's something we gotta do. We can agree on that. Vote him out. All right. All right. Yeah, thank you. Hey, what media?
Watchdog Citizen News.
How many people are watching it?
I got 62 right now.
All right.
We did Umbrella Guy last year. Yeah. There was no watermark on it though, so all over the place. You're Tiger Boku? Is that it? He told me. He told me, man. I didn't mean to creep you out. Shit, it's my job to do that. Yeah, Watchdog Citizen News. Kev Gilman on Twitter, if that's easier. So this is the... Yeah. Is there a vigil? All right, I'm gonna get over there. So that's the parking garage where he was shot?
Yeah.
That one?
That's my understanding.
Oh my. I can't tell you how many times I've used that garage.
You know, and it's crazy because earlier they were blocked off all over there, and I was trying to get through. They're like, oh, go in this way. This way, so maybe go.
Yeah. Watchdog Citizen News. I've been to Minneapolis 4 years. Yeah. I didn't know it was this part. This one. I have used that one so many times.
Blood's still up there.
The blood's still up there.
I use that one all the time.
We all use that one all the time.
Yeah, LA Fitness.
I actually joined this. Oh yeah, I actually joined this one so I could park in there during the winter.
Yep.
Hey, that's
It's just eerie walking up here and seeing that. I'm like, well,
It's eerie that they changed the story 4 times.
have they?
It's eerie that a federal organization like that doesn't have the same requirements.
And the policeman when all the things were here.
And they're not mandated.
He was like, oh, hi, sir, hi, sir.
Absolutely.
So eerie.
Appreciate it.
He has 200,000 followers.
This is the vigil. Where people have occupied here. So that's where Winston Smith was shot, in this parking garage. So we're at Girard and Lake in Minneapolis, where Winston Smith was shot by police yesterday. And protesters are occupying the space. Community members are occupying the space. Earlier, a brigade of police on bikes came over to the corner of Lake and Hennepin, where that block was occupied, and drove out the crowd. The crowd was apparently pepper sprayed. They were apparently, well, this is apparently meaning, I was told by people who were there, they used tear gas. They pushed a woman to the ground. She cracked her head on the ground and she was hospitalized. Taken away on an ambulance.
And the bathroom's on the third floor. Walk to the back and walk left.
No worries. No, I'm just, my bad, dude. I just kind of spaced, but I appreciate it.
What was your channel?
So, pretty soon,
All right, guys, so this is another feed from Minneapolis. Give me a second here. I'll get you some audio. It's I had to switch between the two. I don't have it set up the same as I don't have it set up as this, just like when Rod was by himself. It's a little different when we're together. I have to set it up a little differently, so I can't use two screens. But we'll get that figured out.
No more cages!
just so you guys know, this is back in Kansas City, Missouri. I didn't give you that information a minute ago, but it's Kansas City, Missouri. It's the 1-year anniversary protest. They're doing the Black Lives Matter protest here.
Right now, I want to introduce someone who's been in the struggle since young man, just with Black Rainbow. And we've actually only known each other for about a year, because they were up there when we were just starting trying to protest. And I remember, I was young man, Black Rainbow. I need everybody to say, "Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! You know, come out here once every week. You come out here one time a week and anniversary. But now we're just a little bit quiet, so I want to make sure that everybody inside that building right there can hear y'all, can hear us. Whenever we say it, say, "Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people!"
Hey guys, so Rod's here. Can you hear me, Rod? You back in the lobby there with me? Hold on. I think we had to do some refreshing and whatnot. I don't think I can hear Tiger real quick. Excuse me here. We'll get the chat going back here in a second. Yeah.
I want to say peace to the families of all the victims that have been murdered by the pigs, by the KC police pigs. But I also want to pay homage to peace and love.
I'm in somebody else's.
All the people that are being killed psychically
That's
right
weird.
now. Psychic violence that are experiencing a social death, a civic death. People in here are dying. They're being murdered by the system. And we have to keep that in mind. That people don't only get...
All right, say something to me.
We have to keep that in mind at all times. So I want y'all to say, when I say abolish, I need y'all to say cages. Abolish!
All right, bud, say something to me. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. So can the dough.
Because I think it's really important. I think it's absolutely...
Yep.
I don't know what that messenger phone call. I don't know what the heck. You must have dialed through the desktop on Messenger.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
In order to escape from systemic violence, we have to know that these are not criminals, these are prisoners.
All right, so What we're seeing here is this is Minneapolis. They have marched to the courthouse. Some stayed behind at that intersection, or it's just two separate things going on. I haven't figured it out. I've been trying to
This is still
detect
Kansas
what's
City.
going
Hold on. I don't.
Oh, is it Kansas City?
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is the Kansas one. Let me put your. It's going to take a second to get that other one up. That courtyard.
So I'm kind of eyeballing the GOBN on YouTube through my personal page, and it's lagging about a minute feed up. So I do apologize.
Yeah, I don't think my internet in this hotel room is strong enough to push the speed. It looks clear for a little bit when I'm watching it, but if they're saying it's lagging,
We're not lagging. Okay, the video itself is lagging. That's coming in. So what you're showing, it's the streamer itself. It's not us. Because I'm watching it on. I'm also watching everything on the screen. Your movements, my movements, all look good, but the feed that's we're showing the protest. I guess I don't know where this one's at. This looks like Minneapolis, but I may be wrong.
No, this is Kansas. This is Missouri City, Kansas.
Okay.
Missouri City, Kansas. Or Kansas City, Missouri. Missouri City, Kansas.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Sorry.
And then
Missouri City, Kansas.
Yeah,
sorry, guys.
No,
no offense.
Yeah, that feed is lagging horrifically.
Okay, hold on.
And then also down at the bottom on this, we're showing something different there. You're showing me now.
So this is the other one. Now they're parking cars in the middle of the road. Oh, this is no longer live. This isn't live. Let me pull up this other feed while y'all watch this for a second. You got to bear with me here, though, because literally I'm lagging. I think my internet is slow. And I've opened so much stuff right now. This last Facebook feed, it's going to take a minute. But y'all can watch this while there's no audio. Sorry, guys. I'll give you some audio here.
Hello, does your horn work? Honk your horn, ma'am. All lives matter, ma'am. If they kill Tulsa, you'll honk your horn. All lives matter, ma'am. Honk your horn.
I don't know if that one died.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I have horrible connection, dude.
No, it's not. I don't think it's you, Peter. I'm seriously looking at everything that's going on with us. Can you folks hear us? Number one,
that's that same one. That feed, that last feed you shot me, is the same one, Tiger.
Yeah.
So I need a different one. Where's the?
The one of them died on me. Okay.
Let me go back to this one, dude, because this is just a recording. This one's live. This one's actually live.
When I came up here, and I just want to pay homage to the long distance runners. That's what we call them, because we know.
We don't have an Instagram set up, so I'm not going to do that one.
A lot of us first came out here.
There's a bunch of Twitch stuff going on.
And sometimes doing this work can be demoralizing.
I'm looking over in Twitch.
It can be depressing. Sometimes it can seem like.
Now, if you go back in your DMs, there was some stuff going on over in Colombia also.
You and all of us are a testament to the work that we've been doing for this past year. So I want you to give me those specific.
I sent you.
Okay, 1 second. You guys are gonna. That's all I need to do this. Who said what? Ancha. Where'd you send that to my DMs there, Tiger?
Yep.
Oh, got it.
I sent you some Colombia stuff. Let me go ahead and resend those to you. I've got to get them pulled up real quick.
Do me a favor and turn off your video stream in Discord. Just do your audio.
Oh, I didn't even know it was on. That was an accident.
And I need to turn mine off as well. It's probably what's slowing my computer.
And she helps support black people through boards like Black United Front. My way of down the street welcome
Turn my video feed off. What are you doing? When did that get turned on? I don't even remember turning that on.
I don't either.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty, there's some pretty good stuff going on in Columbia. I'm trying to get it pulled up, but it's a name I can't just spell off the top of my head. Let me find it real quick for us.
in front of the jail. Very emotional. I have nephews that are in places right now.
All right, so let's see. We've got a flag wave in Jupiter, Florida. I've got, let me go to, and I'm gonna overload my damn laptop. Ooh, excuse my language, folks.
We have to go through OSHA training. We got to go through first aid training. We have to get psychological background. Like for staffing agents. To put people inside the cage over in Kansas City, Kansas, breathing in bad air. To be able to do shipping and delivery, drug tests, only profiles for a measly $10 an hour. A measly $10 an hour.
Oh, crap.
So what I offer to you is that the very
Sorry for the double feedback, guys. That was my bad.
We get taxed every day to be in a society that cares.
It does look pretty good. It's not that bad a feed.
We're teaching our children social, what they call in Jamaica in the early schools. Right. You teach children civic and social duty. You teach them social graces, how to be polite to a person. So my 12-year-old, soon to be 13-year-old son, he knows that he can speak to people.
You sending me something yet there, Tiger?
No, sir. Okay, he knows
Yep, I'm getting something over to you. This one, I just couldn't get it pulled up quick enough. This is in Columbia. You can see that there's a lot of trash in the road, stuff like that. Police.
Hold on, let me put it up, buddy. Getting a little
Right
ahead.
now, he should show. No, he's scanned away from the actual activities that were going on. Well, there's stuff showing, but he's not showing the.
You take a whole group of
And
you say they are less than human, and you charge them with your most important work, with your most valuable possessions, to nurse your baby, to feed your young and your old, to develop your.
I really need to switch over. That's another thing. I know you guys can hear me. It's fine. Another thing is I need to switch us over to Firefox. I didn't do that before the show.
Well, here we are, 400 years later. And all of these reports, Michael Brown, a young boy, all of these reports.
Yeah, this setup's not going to work. I'm going to have to do something different here.
Black men who are really children.
I'll work on it tomorrow. And we'll do another live tomorrow, hopefully with, oh, what are they doing here? Let me get this up and running. Columbia, man, they're running some vehicles, huh?
Yep.
Holy crap. Hold on, it's got to load. Unfortunately, my computer is extremely slow right now. CPUs, oh yeah, hold on. Let's do this.
Ven ustedes el helicóptero sobrevolando.
Okay, sorry, I'm not gonna make y'all suffer through this audio. Damn. Something going on here. How does it look?
Okay, so this one's not going to fit right.
No, it fits pretty good.
But no,
Oh, you're sending me a different one?
Yeah. So this guy is shooting in vertical, but we can at least show what's going on. They've got some fires burning and stuff like that. Coming to you now. This is also Columbia, folks. The protests there are against the government and also against some of the mandates as far as I think it's COVID, if I'm not mistaken. I can't read Spanish very well. So when I say very well, not at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me get this other one up and running and see what's going on. Yeah, there's some stuff going on here. This guy is absolutely horrible with the camera. That has to be the shakiest feed I've ever seen.
Yep.
Ustedes ven los enfrentamientos que están aquí sobre la séptima.
I don't know why
Y
we're
por todo este
showing
sector
this,
entre
but
cuadras que
okay.
se desplazaron los manifestantes, algunos miembros del
Well, it was something that was showing. Are you talking about the one with the fires?
Yeah, there's not really anything going
Y aquí los
on.
miembros del ESMAD pues que están tratando de recuperar la movilidad que estaba totalmente colapsada debido a las manifestaciones en este día número 38.
Yeah, let's go back to the. Is there anything else in Minneapolis? Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm going to Minneapolis now. I just found a new feed for it.
No hay paso de vehículos en ningún sentido. Todos los vehículos seguramente están pasando por acá, la paralela ya empieza.
Sorry, guys, this is Colombia for a minute. I speak food Spanish. Yeah, what's that like? Quesadillas? Quesadillas. I like quesadillas. Turtles.
Hacia la zona de los bares del
Oh,
municipio de
Lord.
Oh, Lord,
Aquí también hay
turtles.
más miembros del ESMAD que avanzan. Y la gente allá
Where do you see that at?
What, turtles? Where do I see turtles at?
Yeah, where do you see turtles at?
Y los enfrentamientos
I
también están dando ahora
love turtles, man.
en el
They got
sector del Sol.
the little chocolate outside, a little bit of graham cracker on the inside with some caramel.
I'm glad you guys can't see my face right now.
De los enfrentamientos se ven las parabolas de humo de la carretera cielo a la que mueven lanzadas por los
Hey,
miembros de la
I'm
fuerza
glad you
pública.
guys can't see the symbol I'm giving P-Dub right now.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
You
Lord.
can see me and I can see you. Him.
Dang, we're
Let's
doing
see.
something there. This guy, man. All right, I've got to get this feed off of here. This is killing me.
Yeah, he's bad.
Yeah, he's horrible. Let me see if I can't find some. Did you find another one?
That one they were just showing people putting little flowers up in the middle of the street in Minneapolis, so no. Kansas City, you still got that feed available?
Yeah, I'll put it back to Kansas because this one is horrible. There's Kansas. We're not in Kansas City. There we go. We're going back to Kansas, guys. It's Kansas City, Missouri.
We have brought war crimes against Libya. We have brought war crimes against half of the Middle East. Our vice president is going to South
We're
America
both searching for a better feed, but
to talk to our brothers and sisters south of the border. To try to bring
feel
them
free
some
to share
semblance
feeds
of
to
civil and
me
social
or
support.
DM to me or P-Dub, please.
We are living in political prison.
So we can work out all these kinks that we got going on here.
kinky.
So I'm gonna offer you another something that doesn't make
I
sense.
don't know where this is, so I'm gonna write this name down and pull this feed up. It's not a lot of action going on, but it's
I got
in a,
one.
it,
I got a good live going on right now.
we're at
Minneapolis. I can get it pulled up. Vigil, Winston Smith. Let me see if it's any better than the one I got.
Simple lay people, if our children can be taught to walk with ducktails and that's what they do in public school, preparing them, right? But if you have a police officer who is out still doing all of what they ever did, with no change at all to their lives, there isn't even a mental correlation between
Honcho says kinks.
or the fact that there's accountability.
What kind? Like what kind? I said, any kind you want, Honcho.
Let's see what's going on in this one. Sorry, guys, it goes black for a second here while
Fig goes, the kinks.
Police,
I
and
missed
then we
it.
fighting against ourselves.
Listen.
Oh, no, I'm
do
not
that.
repeating that,
All
Honcho.
the energy needs to be towards this right here.
Fig says, oh, damn, I'm out.
And y'all ain't standing up for what the hell y'all standing up for, man. There's a lot of fake love.
Oh, we're so funny.
Man, it gotta be more than words.
So this is the vigil and rally for Winston Smith.
Y'all faking. I can see the faking people's eyes.
Oh my God, it's grainy as hell.
Well, you can't do anything about that, brother. That's not on your end.
Like I said, man, he lost. His daughters lost a hero.
Yeah, this one here, this is the one I said that had the flowers. Well, I don't know what you got up now because
I think it's the one
on
I
my
have
feed.
Tell jokes every
The one
day.
where they got flowers in the circle.
Yeah.
We gotta laugh through it.
Yeah.
And that's what he was big
All
on.
right. And nothing else is popping up.
Nigga, we celebrated when he had it.
The Voters Voice Media.
Too many tough guys out here, not enough funny ones. Too many
Oh, it's horrible.
tough guys out here, not enough funny ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my setup.
Guys out here, not enough funny ones.
I don't know. What do you mean?
I say, hey man, the difference.
I'm gonna have to switch my OBS
Than a black
location.
man only shooting another black man than a skinhead.
I don't think it's you, bro. I think it's some of these feeds that are coming to you.
Between a skinhead and a black man, only want to shoot a black man. Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee. This right here should never happen.
And my everything is slow. I should have shut my computer down for an hour before the show.
Explain this shit. No justice, no peace up in the street, but don't mean shit about it.
My computer's been running all
Hell
day.
no, we from the south side. Nigga, south side. We outside. 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 South side. We outside.
That's a horrible feed.
One time, man. Yes. And use that fist.
All right, I'm gonna pull some other ones down here.
To fight.
I did see a couple of them.
Black people fighting other black people. We got other battles to fight every day. Every day. With some shit like this. And we're gonna go outside this and y'all gonna shoot each other again. This shit stops now. Cause Southside. We outside. Southside. We outside. Southside. We outside. And Southside don't.
All right, I'm sending you a flag wave and juniper.
Southside don't play that shit.
Looks like our good old boy Bill's gonna be popping up.
And remember that. When y'all second guessing on the police.
This last one is BCP.
Stop doing dumb shit and control yourself. We can change this. It starts with yourself. It starts with your own homies. It starts with
I
you.
just sent you. It's a Facebook BCP.
No problem, nigga, fix it. And we can change this shit. It ain't gonna change nowhere else. Ain't no fucking money.
We need to ask
Change yourself.
BCP if we can use his stuff before
You
we.
see a battle, all you doing is pulling out your cameras. Nigga, this ain't
You
you.
can show a bit of it. Just clip it.
Nigga,
No,
China,
I'm not. I'm gonna
nigga,
extend
the
you the
newspaper or
courtesy
something,
of
the news
asking
or something.
before we use his stuff.
Nigga, too many times out. Not enough fist out. But Southside, we outside. Southside, we outside. Southside, we outside. Southside, we outside.
All right. Well, this one's horrible.
Y'all not standing like a nigga.
I gotta get off this one. If I could ever load anything.
Need some energy, man.
That's how we supposed to scream every time.
Every time.
Southside! Okay, y'all hear that?
I've got a. Yeah. Oh, this is that. Where are you sending those?
Huh?
Why are you sending those? Because
Hey, if your throat don't hurt, you ain't doing shit.
I'm getting all the same stuff. Maybe I'm not getting. Oh, there it is. Is that?
That last one I sent you is VCP.
No.
We outside for you, baby. Because if I'm going to die for someone, I'm going to die for the right reason. If I'm going to die for the right reason. Y'all understand this?
And it's clearing up. Wow, now it's clearing up a little bit.
Don't even know. But y'all want to die when a nigga getting crucified for the wrong reason. Y'all got to switch shit up. Because Southside. Come on, man. Hey, this little bro right here. Winston little
What's this?
brother, man. Make sure
Is
y'all
that
show him
more
love, man.
Columbia?
Anytime y'all see him now. Anytime y'all see him now. Matter of fact, hey, come give him some donations after this. Nigga, because they're going to go through it. They shouldn't have to ask for it. At all.
Yeah, this is just.
Hey, man, I just want to say something real quick. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Yes. Hey, first off, everybody that's up here, I appreciate y'all for coming out here. And if you out here just for exposure and Facebook and all this other social media, trying to use this death as a come up, please leave. Like, I don't want none of that. I was talking to the police earlier, man, and they gonna tell me that they don't want to make this another George Floyd memorial thing.
Wow. Too late.
I'm gonna need everybody here to protect the spot.
Yes.
What they do is they kill us, and then they want to try to cover it up. They're gonna try to want to sweep this up and make this just a memory. You know what I'm saying? But get rid of a memory like it's nothing. This area, the top of this roof.
And it finally cleared up, but. Alright, well.
Boy, they keep killing us, man. We need to rub in their face, man.
Show 1 2, hey hey.
We got your back. 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 We got your back.
Alrighty.
We got your back. We got your back. We
Let's
got your back. We got your back. We got your back. We got your back. We got your back.
Oh, goodness.
We got your back. We got your back. We got your back. We got your back.
All right, folks. So there's not a whole lot going on out there. If you want to, if we see anything popping, or if you see anything popping, we'll let you know. And one of us will go back live with it. It's about an hour later for P-Dub where he's at, and he likes to get to bed. You know how those old guys are. With that being said, P-Dub, if you want to, are we back to you and I on the screen? I can't tell.
Hold on. We're just now coming back to it. Got a little ahead of me. Hold on.
That's fine.
I can't really follow up with Tommy since.
All right.
There's
So
such
this
a
is our
delay.
closeout screen, guys. We want to thank y'all for joining us tonight. You know, it was just another test, but it was good to get on here and talk with a bunch of you and see y'all as usual.
Really appreciate everybody that participated.
Absolutely. God Rides, thank you for finally making an appearance on one of our shows. We know you need to be showing up on WYSIWYG in the next couple of days, so y'all look out for him on there, and potentially Freedom Flashpoint. I know Adam's looking forward to talking to him, so it's good to have him on our show.
I got to get this plug in for you. By the way, ladies, God Rides a Harley is single.
Yes, and he apparently makes good burritos. I don't know. Just watch out for the burritos.
I'm telling you.
So
with all that, I want to say thank you to everybody. P-Dub, if you want to take us home.
Yeah, you guys, don't forget to check out our Discord channel. That's where all the real fun and excitement happens, 24/7 live chat. If you want to actually come on the show when we start going true lives, start having guests on, stuff like that, just go there, ask around, get to know people. There's about 300 of us, well, I don't know. How many are in there right now? Like 125 or something like that.
125.
Something like that. There's a lot of people in there. So come in, join us, talk. You can either voice chat, you can just text or message people. There's just a huge group area to hang out. So come and enjoy the fun. Hang out with us. We also accept. We accept. What do you call it? When we go on lives, we accept things to talk about. So if you have something that you want to talk about, we bring that into the show. That's part of what we do. So bring in all your information. Talk to us about it. We don't know everything. I mean, but we like to learn everything, hear everything, and talk with other people. Don't forget your donuts, folks.
Happy Donut Day.
Happy Donut Day. And thanks for watching. Y'all have a great evening. P-Dub, out.
Mental, thank you for coming on and contributing.
Absolutely.
You don't want to forget Our Lady.
Oh, yeah. Right? Thank you so much, Mental. We appreciate everything you do for the show, along with all the other people that help us out. So, y'all have a great evening, and we'll see you next time. Bye.